So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to download a couple of files so that you can actually practice. And it's a lot of fun, actually. So let's do that. You'll need access to Planning Center, of course. And after you accept your invitation via email, let me just go over to Planning Center real quick. You'll probably get to something like this. You may not see all of these campus locations. You may only see one. And let's assume it's the Lake Forest campus. So to get to the SongScan Microsoft Word document for lyrics and the audio file, we need to do the following. You would then click on the campus you're going to be the ProPresenter operator at. Then once you're at that location, locate the Worship Center weekends. Click on the triangle to the left here or the arrow so that it points down. Then you want to look for the date that you will be operating ProPresenter for. So locate the date. Let's pretend it's this date here. I'll click on that. It takes a moment to load, and you'll see that there are certain titles in blue. Well, those are the songs. In fact, these are where the files are. So let's assume it's this Your Love Awakens Me song. You want to hover over it first and locate the little music note page. There it is. Click on that. Once that happens, you'll be taken to this page, and there are two areas that I want you to take a look at. Let's look at this area first. You'd like to, or you should locate the language, not something different than what you're used to, but the language you'll be working with, of course, and the name of the song and the latest date, all three, right? Might be kind of hard. You may have to look closely, but this is it for now. This is the SongScan, and it's a Word document. You want to locate, hover over it, and then go to the left and click on the download button, which is right here. And then, of course, that Word document will be downloaded to your download folder on your computer. Okay, that's step one. Step two, you want to come over here and locate the song, not the chord chart, not anything other than the actual song, and it's a .mp3 file. Here it is. Okay, you can even click on this play button to preview it before you download. Once you find it, click on this download button here, and both of these items will then exist in your download folder or download location that you've designated on your computer. Okay, now let's go back into ProPresenter. So now we want to import both of those items. So let's import the song first. So let's navigate up here to our toolbar and let's click on the audio button here. Click on that. That opens up two windows. And let's create a playlist first. So let's click on this plus down arrow button, new playlist, we'll select that, and let's name it after the song. Of course, in my case, it's going to be Your Love Awakens Me, okay? And that's the name of the song, of course, so I'm going to leave that there. So after you type the name in of the song you're going to be working with in this particular playlist, and I would encourage you to do this for all the songs. In fact, you can just bring all the songs into one playlist if you'd like. But after you've created your playlist, then you want to import the song into that playlist, make sure it's selected up there, then click on the plus button and locate that song in your downloads location, wherever that might be. And in my case, here it is. There's the song. I'll click on that, then I'll mouse click on open. Perfect, there it is. So we'll park it there for now. Now, let's bring in the Word document / lyrics. However, I'm going to ask you to do one thing before you do that. Let me show you what that document looks like before you import it. This is what it looks like. Okay? There's a lot of information here. There's a lot of good information here. Someone took a lot of time to do this on the worship team, so thank you for that. For practice, you don't need a lot of this. As a matter of fact, all you need is a song, or the title, excuse me, all you need is the title of the song. You can delete all this, and I'm going to ask you to delete anything in red and anything in yellow. You won't need all that. In fact, the document will probably look something like this when you're done. Okay? And because all you'll need is the name of the song and the lyrics. It'll look something like this. When you're done, click on the page to select it, push Command A to select everything, and then Command C to copy everything. And now let's move these out of the way. Let's go back into ProPresenter. Okay, and select File at the top menu, Import Text from Clipboard. Now I know I've showed this to you in a previous lesson, so I'll go through this really quick. Leave it on 2 lines delimiters per slide, or 2 actually. Everything else is good. You want to bring this document into the library once we're done. We're going to edit this first. We'll click on that. And okay, so there's the name of the song, Your Love Awakens Me. That's good. We don't need that though, at least at this point. As long as it's up here, we're good. So we're going to mouse click and drag over that. We're going to delete it. Now there are some spaces here that you probably don't need. For practice it's not going to matter, but if you want to learn how to clean things up, click to the left of the first set or the first line of lyrics and push delete and look what happens. See how it cleans that up? Here's slide 4. It updates right there. Let's go to slide 5. Click delete and it updates. So I'm just going to take a minute to clean this up. It won't take you very long, and I won't do every single slide for this lesson, but it's probably not a bad idea to get rid of some of the extra slides that will be there, because whoever created that document may have added spaces in between their lyrics, and we don't need those here. And this is just good for practice. Again, I'm not going to do every one of these. I'll just do a few, and then we'll move on. Okay, so that's good enough. And with the quick scroll, I can see it's going to look pretty good. Great. Now, once we're done with this, navigate over here to the import button, and a couple things will happen. Of course, all the slides with lyrics will appear here. And then, of course, down here, Your Love Awakens Me, the document is now imported in our library. Perfect. Now, with all that we just did, we still may need to make some adjustments up here. We still may need to add additional text here and there, make some adjustments. I did show you how to do that in a different lesson. But for practice, you may not have to do that. So let's get this going. It's pretty straightforward. Let me turn my volume up a little bit so you can hear this. I'm going to click on the song, and when I click on this song, get ready to click on the first slide. Now this is going to take a few passes, but it's a lot of fun, and you'll get really good at it real quick. Let's try it. Click on the song. There's a few bars. As a matter of fact, there's a 10-bar intro. You can go look at your Word document. You can go look at your Word document, and it says right here, see that 10-bar intro. So I'll move that over. Get ready to click that first slide. Here we go. You want to come in before the singer. And if you know how to count 10 bars, then you'll be right on it. Click right before, right now. Perfect. Now I'll click on the next slide. See that? I'm right ahead of the singer. I'm a little ahead now. And the point of this is you get to practice. You get to practice. It's actually very convenient. Now remember, your audience will be watching this, and you want to make sure you're just ahead of the singer. Oh, so I'm a little ahead there. Okay, so I'm gonna fade the music down by clicking on this audio clear button. Music fades down. Let's clear everything here in the preview window. So it'll take a couple times. Maybe the first 2 or 3 times it might be a little messy, and you may want to go in and edit some of these slides, but it's just good practice because you'll get familiar with the actual songs that will be performed at the campus that you are going to be the ProPresenter operator at. So congratulations on that. This is a lot of fun. You'll have a blast doing this, and thanks for following all these lessons. And so that concludes this particular lesson. You're now ready to move on.